Hi, my name is Larry. I've been making a series of videos about my experience with weight loss surgery. Today is May the 1st, and this is my 6-month check-in. I had the surgery on October 22nd. At this point, I've lost almost 150 pounds, which is 3/4 of the way to my goal. I haven't, in fact, I never told people how much I weigh or what size pants I wear and everything, but I'll tell you now. I originally weighed almost 450 pounds. At one time, a few years before that, I was up to 466. I'm just about 300 pounds now, and I'm aiming to lose another 50. I predict that should happen by September, I think, and then I can maintain. And I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. That's when I said to the doctor, well, I can't continue eating like I'm eating now or I'll turn into a skeleton. He said, oh, don't worry about it. Nobody ever gets anorexic who's had the surgery. So I think I'll manage. The weight loss has been pretty good. I have a whole chart that figures out each week how much I should have lost based on how much I ate and how much my weight is at the time. And I'm like 1 pound behind that. So according to my calculations, by September, I will have reached my goal, and I'm kind of excited about that. The thing that I'm thinking about now is skin removal surgery, and particularly what's called a pannulectomy. Let me see if you can see the problem here. What happens is this gets all loose, and that's kind of unattractive. You're supposed to make the case that there's a health issue. Of course, the big issue is, I don't want my body to look bad after going through all this to lose weight. So, fortunately, I really don't need any other parts of my body adjusted. I have a little bit of flap here under the arm, but it's very minor, and just a short sleeve shirt covers it up. I probably won't go sleeveless too much, but that's what I'm looking at. And my previous videos, I realized I talked a lot about food and what I eat. And I just looked at the 3-month video and realized I don't really have much new to tell you. I haven't been writing down everything anymore and keeping like serious track of protein because you know what? I'm not going to do that forever. And I want to start thinking about what's going to happen for the rest of my life. So I'm sort of not really counting calories or protein, but since I'm losing what I expect to lose, that's good. I've had a couple of weeks that, my cat is being a pain. I've had a couple of weeks where my loss wasn't as much as I wanted, and I found that making sure I get enough exercise and being a little more careful about what I eat and not like occasionally nibbling on stuff, that sort of fixed the problem. So, but I figure, when I get down to maintenance, I can do what I'm doing and nibble a little bit on the side. Whatever. We'll see what happens. The big news is that I bought a trike, not a bike, but a trike. It's a 3-wheeled human-powered vehicle, and you can find information on it. Just look up Terra Trike, which is the kind that I have. I was having a lot of difficulty with it, getting it to go up hills. It just seemed like it was a lot of work. And then I realized if I adjusted the seat, it gave me a better angle. And yesterday, I took it along this bike path that's right behind where I work. And I went about a mile up and a mile back, and it was really nothing. It was quite pleasant. I'm trying to do a lot more walking. I walked that mile a few days ago. There's a park near here, and it has like a 3-mile path in it, and I walked on that on Saturday. So, you know, I'm not big on sports, but I know I do like hiking. I like walking, and now that you know, I've lost weight, it's not so difficult to walk. I used to go everywhere with a cane. Now, that wasn't terribly bad thing, except one of the things you don't like about a cane is when you sit down, you got to put the cane somewhere. Or like if you're trying to carry something, you got the cane in one hand, and you can't use 2 hands to carry stuff. So it can get inconvenient. But I'm glad to say, no more cane. I don't. In fact, you know, I was going to show it to you, but I just realized I don't know where my cane is. So that's kind of a good thing. I used to have 3, actually, but the cane is gone. I also, let me show you what I used to sleep with every night. This is a CPAP machine. And like this. Let me turn it on. Maybe you can hear the... Now, also the CPAP machine is not that unpleasant. Although when people first start on it, they find it unpleasant. But it's not bad putting that on your face when you're going to bed. Glasses, yes. Weight loss has not improved my vision. However, the problem with the CPAP is it's blowing air up your nose, which basically made me more sensitive to allergens. And what would happen is in the middle of the day, not while I was using the CPAP, but during the daytime, I would start sneezing. I would sneeze like 5 or 10 sneezes in a row. And I remember some days my nose was like running constantly. I had to keep a handkerchief or something. You know what? I keep this right near where I sit on my computer just because I used to always have to use it. So I'm glad that allergy issue is completely gone because I don't use the CPAP anymore. As I said before, I can fit into, well, smaller clothes. There was a time I had a pair of pants that were size 62. When I had my surgery, I was wearing size 58. And my current pair of pants are size 46, and they're starting to get loose. I'm thinking I'm basically going to be the same size I was when I was in high school. Of course, I was thin in high school, but I'll be glad to get back to that size. There's a lot of things that are just a lot easier to do this way, and even though my knees do hurt a little bit when I walk, it really doesn't stop me from walking around. My back, my lower back does hurt, and I think when I have this excess skin that's below my belly button removed, that's going to help, because it's not going to be pulling me forward. But that's not so bad either. So I'm really glad about where I am now. It's 6 months, and by September, well, October, it'll be a year, which is probably when I'll check back with you, and I will be at my goal by the time the year is over, and then just keeping an eye on things so I can maintain and sort of experimenting with what I can eat and how much I can eat and still maintain my weight. Because theoretically I can consume twice as many calories and maintain my weight at 250. So I must have told you a lot of my friends are chubby chasers, and I was kind of a little scared about this. Are they going to still like me or still think I'm really sexy? I did have two friends just say, my God, you're going to weigh less than I do, or, you know, you're going to be pretty close. And I don't know how they meant that, but I haven't gotten any negative reactions. And everybody, you know, well, even if they think I'm going to be less sexy, they still appreciate that I'm doing this for my health. And besides that, I'm going to become more sexy to a lot of other people. So, like a 58-year-old man shouldn't be concerned about how sexy he is. I know, but, you know, it's me. So I'll check back with you when a year is up and I've reached my goal. And thank you.